Hi, my name is Skylar, and today we'll be going over how to don and doff personal protective equipment. The CDC has multiple different ways to do it, but this is the ICI way, but always go by whatever your facility requires. So today we have the gown, goggles, mask, and gloves. So first we'll be putting on the gown, like this, and then make sure that you tie it so that your clothing is fully protected. And then next we'll be putting on goggles. And then next we'll be putting on the mask. Make sure that you scrunch it over your nose and pull down to cover your chin. And then we're going to wash our hands. And then next, finally, we'll be putting on our gloves. And make sure that you cover the cuff of the gown so that there's no space. Alright, now we'll be showing how to remove PPE today. And again, this is the ICI way, but the CDC might have multiple different ways to do it, so go by your facility's requirements. First, we're going to be removing the gloves. We'll take the corner of the glove and pull it off as to not touch the outside of the glove. We'll crumple it up in your hand that still is gloved, and then take your non-dominant or your other hand and slide it under to pull it off. Make sure that you don't touch the outside of the glove, and we'll throw it out. And then next, to remove the gown, we'll undo it from the back side, avoiding touching the outside of the gown, especially because it may have been exposed to bodily fluids. Okay, and then we're going to remove the gown as to not touch the front of it. We'll slide the hand off here, and then again, only touching the inside of the gown. And then we're going to roll away from our body because we don't want anything to be touching our clothes. And again, this is the inside of the gown, and we'll throw that out. And now we're going to wash our hands. And once our hands are washed, we can now remove our goggles first by touching the back of the goggles to avoid getting anything that may have touched the front. And then now we can remove the mask. Avoid touching the front of the mask. Go from behind the ears to pull it off. And that can now be thrown out. And now we're going to wash our hands again.